All right, UFC Nation, let's get into it. This is your UFC Freedom 250 prediction review video from last night. Once we got it in, like there was an hour rain delay, but after that the weather was looking beautiful. First, I just want to say before I get into my results, I thought this was a well done, beautifully done event for the UFC. Everyone from Dana White to the staff at the UFC to everybody that helped put this on, to the people who built the ring, who put the octagon up, built the little crane thing above the ring, all that stuff, all the designs, all the hoopla around it was beautifully done. The walkouts were amazing. So to President Trump, Dana White, and everybody that had a part of it, that made this thing work, that put the octagon up, that put everything up around the octagon, all that good stuff, well done. I commend you. Very well done. So thank you to Dana White and President Trump, basically. But yeah, well done, guys. Anyways, as far as my predictions go, I went 5-2. There were 7 fights on the card last night. I obviously went 5-2 in my predictions. The only 2 fights I lost were the Michael Chandler-Marco Rufio fight, and then I lost the Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje fight. Yeah, them are the only 2 fights I lost. So I lost. I didn't get Ilia right, and I didn't get Michael Chandler right. Them are the only 2 I missed. So 5-2 overall. As far as my fight of the night, I'm gonna give that to. All the fights were good. Hold on, I gotta pause it. So back at it, guys. So anyways, like I said, I lost 2 fights. I got 2 wrong. I went 5-2 overall for my predictions. The only 2 I got wrong was the Michael Chandler fight. The only 2 I got wrong was the Michael Chandler fight and the Ilia Topuria fight. I didn't expect Ilia Topuria to lose that one. I expected Ilia to win, but I didn't expect him to win in the first round. I figured that fight would go like at least 4 rounds. I figured he'd knock him out in about round 4, if not round 5. I figured it might go to the distance, but I figured Ilia would probably knock him out. He'd just wear him down and end it in the 4th or early in the 5th. But that wasn't the case. So yeah, 5-2 overall. Missed the Ilia fight, missed the Michael Chandler fight, but pretty good there. My fight of the night is going to be obviously, or before we get into the fight of the night, obviously every fight for the first time in UFC history ended in a knockout. With the 7 fights on the card that we had last night, we had 4 of the fights end in round 2 by knockout. We had 2 fights end in round 1. So we had 4 fights. We had 4 fights end in round 2. We had 1 fight end in round 4. And we had, so yeah, let me phrase that guy. We had 4 fights end in round 2, 2 fights end in round 1, and then the 1 fight that the main event, Ilia and Justin Gaethje ended in round 4. All the fights were knockout. So as far as my fight of the night goes, all the fights were really good. Even the 2 that ended in round 1 until they got ended were still really good. My fight of the night is obviously going to go to Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria. I hope Justin doesn't retire, and I hope we get that fight again, because that was a beautiful fight. I mean, yeah, I know Ilia got his butt whooped for the most of it, but he did get some good shots, and so they went to war there. Just Justin Gaethje, he hits like a brick. Apparently, that's what the announcers are saying. The announcer saying he hits really hard. I wouldn't want to get hit by him, but anyways, them 2 at one point, and a couple of them were just beating the crap out of each other. I thought Ilia was going to finish him in the second, but he didn't. So yeah, fight of the night, Ilia Topuria. Fight of the night was the main event. Fight of the night for me was the main event between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje for the light heavyweight title. Knockout of the night. There were some good knockouts, and then there were some knockouts that just were just kind of, typical knockouts. But even though I think it might have been stopped premature, even though I think it might have got stopped premature, I have to give knockout of the night to Sean O'Malley, boys. That knockout and the salute to President Trump and the crowd and the walk-off was great. That is knockout of the night, boys. So yeah, fight of the night, Mike. So yeah, fight of the night, Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje for the light heavyweight title, and then knockout of the night, Sugar Sean, and then knockout of the night, Sugar, the knockout. So fight of the night, Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria. Knockout of the, so one more time, guys. Fight of the night. So one more time, fight of the night, Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria, which was for the light heavyweight title. So congratulations to Justin Gaethje on getting the one thing that has eluded him, and that's the light heavyweight title. So congratulations to Justin Gaethje. And then knockout of the night, one of my all-time favorite fighters, Sugar Sean O'Malley gets. So yeah, fight of the night, Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria. Knockout of the night, Sugar Sean O'Malley. So recap, fight of the night, Justin Gaethje, Ilia Topuria. Knockout of the night, Sugar Sean O'Malley. Yeah. Thought it was beautifully well done. I don't do them overnight, but probably my phone and my favorite things from last night is I didn't like this guy when I first came across him about a month or so ago. And I've seen him fight 3 or 4 times now since I've seen him fight a couple times now since UFC has transferred over to Paramount Plus. I kind of seen one fight before that. Is Josh Hokett. At first, I didn't like the guy, but now I love him. His post interviews are great, and he was funny last night. The Shama, I want a Shama on your mama thing, and the fact that he called Michelle Obama man was fucking. I don't care. I found it hilarious. But yeah, anyway, there you have it, boys. For the whole show, I'm gonna give the whole event a 10 out of 10. Beautifully done. 10 out of 10. Obviously, I'm behind on the other rest of the stuff. I need to get caught up on UFC, which I'm going to try and do here in the next couple weeks. I will be doing an actual prediction. Right now, I decided until I'm caught up. This was the last one I was going to do a prediction for until I'm caught up. Obviously, I was 27-37 coming into this fight for my career record since I started doing UFC predictions. There's 32. So coming into this match, I was trying to keep track of my career record for UFC predictions, how I was doing. Coming into last night's predictions, not including the ones I haven't done my reviews for yet because I'm behind on them. I was 27-37 coming into last night because I haven't actually watched the other ones yet. But anyway, 27-37. After last night, my career record for my UFC predictions goes up to 32-39. So still below 500, but we're getting there. Like I said, 10 out of 10 for the show. Beautifully done. Great job to everybody. I enjoyed it. I know the liberals probably didn't enjoy it because they wanted the weather to get it canceled and they weren't happy about it, but yeah. Anyways, until next time, guys, I know that I probably won't be doing any until I get caught up. But if I'm not caught up by then, July 11th, I will do one because my boy Conor McGregor is back. He is probably my favorite fighter there is. That still somewhat fights, even though I haven't fought in a while. I'm looking forward to that fight. Conor and Max is going to be a fucking war. Conor and Max is going to be a war, but enjoy. I'm out. Enjoy the show. If you haven't watched yet, go watch. Enjoy.